Thanks so much. And let's start with some headlines because it is overcast here in Lancaster City, and get used to it. I think really we're going to be talking about a cloudy and cool start to the week, not only today, but tomorrow and likely into Wednesday as well. A pleasant end of the week as the hurricane pulls in drier air on the back side of it, and then unsettled next weekend. Looking ahead, there will be a front Saturday and Sunday that may reintroduce some showers and storms. But again, no washouts. I think for the most part, a pleasant week here. Third week of August looking good. Ephrata, cloudy skies and a little breezy. Notice that camera shaking. I will say the breeze has been kicking around mighty good here since last night. Notice how south central Pennsylvania is just socked in with these clouds. We talked about it. Not only were they coming from the northwest, but the low level stuff coming in from the east. And we may see a sprinkle or maybe some drizzle at times over the next couple of days, but I think for the most part it's just going to be cloudy and mainly dry. Temperatures though, wow, what a far cry from yesterday in the 60s and 70s. You talk about feeling a little more like fall. This is it. Oh, look at this. Dew points dropping into the 40s across the north. Wow, what a change. Low 60s here. So still not dry, but certainly better than a dew point of 78, which I saw yesterday. And it is breezy. Winds kicking around at about 5 to 15 miles an hour from the northeast. Look at Philly, 17 mile an hour wind. So you'll notice that as this east wind kind of kicks around, it's going to be a cooler day, and it will be mostly cloudy. A high of 73 tonight, cloudy and cooler. Much better sleeping weather, 64 degrees. Now, water vapor loop shows a couple of things. One, some clouds coming in from the north. It doesn't really show, because this is upper level stuff, it doesn't show the low level easterly flow. But what it does show is a front off to the west. This is a front that may spark a shower here by Wednesday, but it's also the same front that's going to help to push Hurricane Erin out to sea. The dry air, though, infiltrating New England and pushing to the south. So notice Ocean City's dew point still in the 70s. Meanwhile, Harrisburg has a dew point of 62, Detroit 61. So this drier air is pushing to the south slowly but surely. So again, cloudy skies here for the next couple of days with low-level easterly flow. And then this front here producing some showers and storms out in the Midwest will slowly make its way toward us by Wednesday. I don't see a lot of rain, though, this week. In fact, it'll be mainly dry this evening, just kind of cloudy. There may be a sprinkle in spots. Temperatures holding in the low 70s, but watch what happens here tomorrow. Notice how the clouds sit tough. If anybody sees peaks of sun, it'll be Franklin County, right, Mifflin County, western spots. Most of us are going to stay socked in. Now, this does show some low-level drizzle tonight in the southeast. Again, I think that's just more low-level clouds. I'm not sure it's actually going to rain. The best chance to see a shower would be Wednesday, a little more forcing ahead of the front. Otherwise, again, just cloudy and cooler. Look at the dew point trend here. Now, this shows dew points in the 50s. Clearly, we're not there yet. I think this overdoes the dry air a little bit. Remember, it's always tough to scour out the moisture here in south central Pennsylvania. But listen, even if we have dew points in the low 60s, that is much better than what we've been dealing with for most of the summer. The extended outlook shows rain chances almost every day, but probably a higher chance on Wednesday and then Saturday and Sunday. That'll be from another front. In terms of 10-day temperature trends, and this is what Dan and I were talking about, the average high right now is 85. We don't really stay or go back above average. We're either at the average high or below. For this week, we peak over the weekend, and then look at next week again. It gets cool again. So I think we're done with the 90s for the month of August. We'll see what September brings. It can get hot again. Let's show you Hurricane Erin. This is a big one. Category 4, winds at 130 miles an hour. The pressure has dropped significantly since this morning. It was at 945. Now falling to 933 millibars. So the outer bands affecting Puerto Rico and Haiti, but this thing is moving, and it is going to continue to be a Category 4 and then eventually weakening to a Category 2 as it moves near the Carolina coast. But this thing will create some storm surge and some rip currents along the East Coast, especially the Carolinas tomorrow and into Wednesday. For us, the next 3 days look kind of cloudy. There might be some peaks of sun. I wouldn't count on it. Some stray showers on Wednesday as we get up to 75. Warming up then as the hurricane sits offshore. It's going to pull in drier air behind it. So I think Thursday and Friday look pleasant. Friday may be the best day of the week at 85. And I still don't expect it to be all that humid. Saturday and Sunday, then a couple of showers or maybe a thunderstorm as our next front moves through. Well, coming up next, new equipment, new murals.